Macabre Cast.
The mummy is on the loose, and he's dancing with the devil. You know what that means? It's time for another episode of Macabre Cast. Doc Mark and Chorus, the little mummy, here to bring you another episode of Macabre Cast, where we'll be dropping R's where they belong and adding them where they don't.
I certainly hope everybody had a safe and wonderful Halloween. And to those who spent Devil's Night, Halloween Eve, with us listening to the big Halloween show, I thank you. We didn't get very many trick-or-treaters, but good thing that I chose to be the mummy, because I was still very much under the weather and moving quite slow.
I still can't get over you waltzing around on Halloween night dressed as me. How silly.
It was Boris Karloff, the mummy, not you, Karis. But speaking of, I did get out the Sunday before Halloween one more time to see the last and final classic Universal monster film, The Mummy, with my family, and had a great time. And speaking of movies, I don't know where my head was at. I thought Terrifier 3 was coming out this year. I thought that was coming out soon, and I guess it was just a teaser trailer they put out. That is not coming out till next Halloween, October 25th of 2024. That's a long wait. Very excited to see that, and it's got a Christmas theme to it, which will be nice. It looks good. Everything I've seen of the little teaser trailer I've seen looks really good. Just waiting a year, that's rough. I thought that was going to be out much sooner. November 17th will be Eli Roth's slasher film, Thanksgiving. There are ads out for that now. Hoping to see that, but not looking forward to as much as Terrifier 3. Wow, what a bummer that's so far off. And they're slated to remake Stephen King's Christine in 2024. I guess that's going to Brian Fuller. He's the one responsible for Hannibal, the series, which I thought was very good. What do you guys think of Hannibal? I know it was a few years back, but I liked that one. And I guess Brian Fuller's also the one behind that Crystal Lake series that's coming out. But the one thing he is saying about the remake of Christine that I'm happy they're doing is he's going to keep the film rooted in the 80s, which, like the original one, took place in the 80s. I'm glad he's doing that. Also set for a remake in 2024 is The Strangers. They're already remaking The Strangers. Well, I guess that goes back quite a ways now. And they're already planning on a trilogy. I don't know why. If you're going to plan these trilogies, please write them and film them right away instead of waiting. Well, I mean, what if it fails, the first one? They're still making the other two. But Strangers set for a trilogy in 2024. Or the beginning of a trilogy. Chapter 1, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, Doc. We've got horror chap Matt on the line.
Hey, Dark Mark. Just wondering, what horror movie's ending shocked you the most? As an adult, for me, it was definitely Saw. I certainly did not see that ending coming. As a kid, I had my 9-year-old mind blown by the ending to Sleepaway Camp. Granted, a 9-year-old probably has no business watching that movie, but the clerk at Strawberries didn't have a problem renting it to us. Keep up the great work, Dark Mark, and remember, if Angela invites you down to the waterfront after the social, it's probably in your best interest to head back to your bunk.
Okay, Matt, you asked for it. In 1976, when I was 7 years old, I saw Burnt Offerings in the theater. Not only did it scare the help out of me, that ending. I'm sorry, you can't beat that. Can't beat a 70s horror movie ending where everybody dies. No Hollywood endings here. Was 10 years old in 1979 when I saw the original Halloween on HBO, and at that point had never seen a killer get up after taking that kind of abuse and disappear like he was some supernatural force. Again, never saw that coming at the time in 1979. As an adult, I'm going to say it's been a long time since a movie has affected me like this, but it was on Shudder. I saw the movie Speak No Evil from 2022. The setup of unsettling situations was just crazy. And I even wrote a review for this on Macabre Theater, and I can't remember a movie that actually had me holding my face in disbelief of what I was seeing at the end of that film. That was Speak No Evil 2022.
Grim Kim sent in a pic and a question about A24 films.
My top for an A24 movie, I don't know if you've seen Saint Maud. Oh, it's so good, Mark. Let me know if you have a top A24 movie.
Actually, I realized I haven't seen many A24 films at all. As far as I know, just Witch, Green Room, and Hereditary. I absolutely hated Witch. I will never understand what everybody saw in that film. Found it rather dull. Green Room was really good. That was with the punk band playing at the place, and they end up witnessing a murder, and they kind of locked them in the green room. That was good. And Hereditary I liked a lot. Talk about a movie that knows how to set up the foreboding. I actually wrote a big review on that when I first saw it. Maybe I'll try to post that on here in the comments or something. And nice pick, Grim. I'm getting a Karen Black vibe from your pick. See what other listeners think, if they agree as well. Halloween is over, but that doesn't mean the party is. Get my new song, Dark Marks, The Ghastly Ones, on Apple iTunes. 99 cents. You could get a lot worse, and you probably have.
We are the ghastly ones.
Until next time, stay on the road, keep clear of the moors, and beware the moon. But most of all, be good to yourself. This is Dark Mark, signing off. See you soon.